Good morning. I am live, just waiting on people, waiting on bodies to show up. I'm trying something new and it's not working. Dang it. I put some paper between my desks to see if that would minimize the shake. It's not. I've got to figure something out. It's really starting to bug me. Maybe I can find some rubber padding or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just working on a bit of skin until some people get here. Hello, Galena. Hello, Melissa. Hi, Melody. Hi, Teresa. I didn't look back. I'm sorry. Shame on me. I really need my computer over here and not over there, but there's not a whole lot. Let me twist just a little bit. Twist. Hi, Debs. How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. I had a busy weekend. Got another busy weekend coming up. And then my calendar is legit. Every day I've got something going on. Every day for the rest of this month. I'm just like, Girls get their yearly checkup tomorrow. And Zoe gets a shot and she's not entirely happy about that. But we tried explaining immunity and herd immunity and what vaccines are, and she's still like, yeah, I don't like it. Which at 5, you know, she's 5. I'm doing good, Debs. My headache has finally gone away. I'm on some new medication. It's really screwing with me. It was an abrupt shift. And so it's really messing with me. Like I was all out of sorts yesterday. I'm amazed I was able to make that video, honestly. I was just so out of it. But I'm glad so many people liked it. If you hadn't seen, I'm doing a kind of color along in Magical Dawn. So I'm currently coloring this picture, which I'm getting pretty good at. It's getting there. But the other picture I was doing, now watch, I'm never going to be able to find it. There it is. I was doing a color along picture with this. So I've planned out the other 2 bouquets, and then I plan on doing like a green and teal background with the pan pastels. So this is all Arteza watercolor pencil, woodless watercolor pencil. And I'm pretty happy with how it came out. Yeah, Debs, it is what it is. Ever since I had my oldest, instead of cramps, I get headaches. Unfortunately, the headaches are starting to ramp up to what my old cramps used to be, which was debilitating, to say the least. So I don't know what to do about it. I've got some annuals coming up. I'll talk to my doctor. So, because even my husband's getting nervous, and he doesn't really, not too much affects him. But even he's like, yeah, this isn't good. So, but he's on some good anti-anxiety meds, so he's mellowed a lot. Thank you, Melissa. So I'm just kind of waiting a little bit. I know I'm early. I want to work on some more of these leaves up here and maybe the cherries, and do a couple of these leaves down here, because they're going to be the same colors, but in a slightly different configuration. Hey, May. Thank you, Melody. I was supposed to do this, but then I got sidetracked. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my skin tones away. Pull out my leafy tones. I'm gonna have to give this up. Like, I'm gonna have to give this to my daughter when she starts school because it's hers. I'm just borrowing it. And she's already let me know like 3 different times. She's like, Mommy, that's mine. Ooh, I snapped the tip. So I'm gonna need sharpen. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh, yay, Debs. That's super fun. I hope you like it. I love jewelry box. I just need to find another picture to color out of there after I finish. So I've got 2 print offs and 2 in Magical Dawn. I've got the 1 in Zone Just Nova. Really just need to like stop it for a bit. So I'm going to go in with this one. So again, the colors we're using are Chrome Oxide Green, my baby Permanent Green Olive, Permanent Green. This is Earth Green, and then May Green, Light Green, Raw Umber, and Light Yellow Ochre. There we go. So these are all so small that I can't really hold them in my hands, so I'm going to lay them down. I'm going to go in with the darkest one, the Chrome Oxide Green. So I have to re-caulk around my tub, not my tub, my shower. I have to re-caulk around my shower. The caulk is old and crumbly, and there's mold getting in behind it now. So it's gotta go. I've gotta redo it. And I've got bleach. I plan on like bleaching a whole bunch of stuff, let it dry. But I had to get they have these little tools where you can like slide it across the caulk and it gives a nice clean line. So I bought a couple of those to do that with. Hi Charlotte, how are you? So I bought some tools to do that with. And of course, in buying those tools, I had to get something for myself. So I actually bought some Creative Haven books. I was watching Mama Fruit Bat Ann. I was watching one of her videos because I'm so behind. Oh my goodness. I'm so behind. And I was watching one of hers, and she was doing this cute little lemon tree with her Pitt pens, and I was just like, that looks adorable. I want to do that too. So I bought some Creative Haven books. I have one, and I ended up giving it to my daughters because I wanted it for the cover picture looked really, really nice, but like inside it was nothing I really liked. So I gave it to my kids to color. And they seem to like it, so. Oh, April's here too. Look, the whole gang. We got the gang going. So I'm gonna go to this little one here. Go again to the chrome oxide. Anybody getting any new stuff over the weekend or got something coming today? I know Deb said she's got jewelry box coming, which is super exciting. Anybody else got some fun stuff coming that you're looking forward to? Oh, May. It'll be okay. I did, Charlotte. I didn't get rid of them yesterday. I woke up without them today. So I had them most of the day. Which made cooking dinner interesting, because I forgot ingredients. I was like, oh, I should have had that in there. So now the permanent green olive. So dinner turned out okay. We didn't save any of the leftovers. Which usually tells me that it wasn't as good as maybe my husband was trying to tell me. Like, I love him to death, but I wish he would just tell me whether or not he liked it. It's not going to hurt my feelings, and it will help me plan better dinners the next time. But like, he waits until I've cooked it for 3 years, and he's like, oh, you know that dish you cook? Yeah, it's not really my favorite. It's like, but I've been cooking it for 3 years. So yeah. Ooh, more Zig brushables and clean colors. Excellent, April. Magical shakers. How cool, Galena. Yeah, I've stayed away from the magicals, Galena. I've stayed away from Janet's streams, honestly, because I look at the thumbnail and I'm like, oh, that looks so cool, and I'm like, I cannot get into anything else right now. This will be a comeback later. I'm gonna get back that chrome oxide. I don't feel like I put enough down the center here. Really want to define that. Oh, Melody. Permanent green. Yeah, my husband is planning on the girls staying nearby for college. At least, because we have, we have good colleges here. We have Duke, we have NC State, we have NC State at Chapel Hill, and even still, there's like, there's a college out in Wilmington. Like, there's a lot of good colleges out here in North Carolina. So my husband is planning on them staying here and going to college. Told him you can't, pushed all my stuff. So you can't force them to go somewhere. They'll go where they want, and we just have to accept it. There's always the one that we're positive we're gonna get a call and be like, yeah, I'm in Morocco, I need a ride home. Oh, April, you're gonna go down a rabbit hole, sweetheart. I have not tried the Zig brushables. I have not even seen them other than in April's streams. But I don't need another thing. That's what I'm telling myself. I don't need another thing. This is May Green, by the way. But yeah, she should be like, oh, Antonio said we should go out to Morocco, and so here I am, but I need to ride home because Antonio and I broke up. Yeah, May. That it is. light green. Yeah, but it sounded like your drive was the equivalent of like me being on the East Coast and then my daughter's going to school on the West Coast, which is really far away, and I'm not okay with that. I'm going to pull in the raw umber here and just do a little bit of a... I'm obsessed with this, adding some brown to leaves now. I really am. It has worked so well in everything I've tried it on. I'm really obsessed with this now. Yeah, I know, May. Charlotte, I really want to try the Arteza pencils on this paper. I think they would do extremely well. They do better on toothier paper. There is no going back. Google is my friend. Chrome oxide. I'm going to do one more leaf and then I'll move down to the... Oh gosh, the cats are at it. I'll move down to the smaller cherry blossom leaves. Excuse me, a frog in my throat. I'm going to be so distraught. Permanent olive green. I'll have no kids. I won't know what to do with myself. I told my husband, I was like, there may be days where I'm just standing in my house going, I don't know what to do. Like I'm going to have to fill it with noise or something. Like TVs are going to have to be on and music will have to be playing in every room. I'll just turn on Alexa in every room. And just be done with it because, oh my gosh, it's going to be so quiet. Then permanent green. Hi, Sammy. How are you? What's find? I missed something. Poor cats. I'm gonna be busy petting them, and they'll be like, "Guys, I just want to sleep. Leave me alone." Like, no, I must pet you. I need comfort. Let me love you. Miss Marvel is so aloof. Like, she just, like, does not give two craps about anything you say or do. She just kind of looks at you like, and? Like, whatever, lady. Sunny will come up and get her loving, but not Miss Marvel. She doesn't care. She barely purrs either. Crazy cat lady. There you go, Dabs. Oh my gosh, Charlotte. Hi, Belinda. Yeah, it took me probably 3 months to figure out what fibs meant. Alright, so I'm gonna... Shoot. I didn't bring out my polychromos. Look at me. I'm so terrible. I'm so terrible. Let me put these... No, I want to do the little ones. I'm so confused, guys. Alright. Because these are the little ones, they're not as grown as some of the other ones. They're going to be some of the lighter colors. So I'm actually going to go in with the earth green. Maybe a touch of permanent olive. This is such a little thing. Some permanent green. Little May green. Hey, you guys, be nice. No biting. And some light green. Hi, Robin. Thank you, Sammy. Oh, that's right, Robin. You had the eye surgery. How is it? Hi, Alyssa. Oh, my goodness, so many people. So let's try. Oh, you know what? This part of the flower will be green too, but pull back in that chrome oxide. I just need it for some shadowy. No problem, Melody. Hi, Sabrina. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat today. My goodness. Ooh, I wonder how pan pastels would work on this. I should find a landscape. Because that's the set I have, is the landscape. And then the violets and the turquoises I just bought. And the other ones. So I have 28. Hi, Darlene. How are you? I keep looking out for new stuff coming out. There just isn't anything. Nothing catching my fancy. Not yet, at least. The May, when is Jasmine's new book supposed to come out? Hi, Purdy Cat. How are you? Oh, so many people. You all are amazing. Those kids better behave or I'm going to drop in on them. They're upstairs in the playroom. Because last night, oh my gosh, guys, last night my husband put together the rowing machine. So today, the family, we're all going to go work out in my garage. I can't believe I can do that. Oh, it's so nice. Go work out in my garage. Got the elliptical, got the rowing machine. I'm going to take Alexa out there. And we're going to listen to some Kids Bop radio and just go to town. April, I feel the same way. Normally it comes out as pre-order in October. Oh, okay, May. Cool. Thank you, Shirley. Hi, Shirley. Yeah, April, the loose powder stuff, I definitely think, like even the pan pastels, I'm like, oh my god, if I drop this, it's just going to be all over me. May. Oh, that's good to hear, Robin. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Though May, never mind. That would have come out wrong. I'm trying to get better about not saying things that sound bad. Then I have to explain myself. Not that are bad, it just doesn't come out right. So it's like explaining a joke that nobody understood. I'm pretty good at that. Doubles as body paint. There you go, April. It's for Halloween. You know, for the entire month of September and October. If I could get away with it, I would start putting up Halloween decorations now. I am so ready to grab my fall stuff. I'm ready to be able to put on pants instead of just shorts all the time. Not till the last week of April, not till the last week of August, Melissa. They don't go back until, one starts on the 27th, the other, because they do staggered entry for kindergarten to get the kindergartners used to all of the stuff going on. They do staggered entry, so Zoe's isn't until the 29th. Exactly, Sammy. I could just do fall for months. Like, I won't even take down my pumpkin stuff until after Thanksgiving. And then, you know, the weekend after Thanksgiving is when I put up all my Christmas stuff. So I legit usually have pumpkins from about September until the end of November. Pumpkins, love it. Oh no, Darlene. Yours go back the first week of September? Wow. My nephew started last week. Like, he started the 13th. No, today. Yesterday. Oh my goodness. He started school yesterday. There you go, April. Sabrina, I don't have a cold winter. I think the coldest it ever got was in the 20s Fahrenheit. And that was the day it snowed 5 inches. And then it immediately went up to like 40 the next day. But typically our winters here are very mild compared to back in Ohio when I had like -11 for almost a month straight. That was stupid, and I hate cold. I don't even want to talk about my heating bill for that month. It was stupid. Wow, Melissa, that's crazy. That's early. My nephew kept saying lucky whenever I told him when the girls started. He was like, that's lucky. I'm like, yeah, but they get out in June. You get out in May. And there is a trade-off. But explaining that to a 10-year-old, like, you right over their heads. Alright, so there's the itty bitty green leaves. It's always super cold and the windshield makes it cold. The wind chill. Hi, Lynn. No problem. You lurk away, sweetie. Alright, so I'm going to put these back in the bag. Where did I put... Where? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's backwards. Alright. See, I kind of want... Oh, come out. These are just so big. Crimson Aubergine. I kind of want some Loomies in here. I haven't grabbed my Loomies in a while. Oh, that's a nice red. Where's that Perylene Brown? Is this it? I think I prefer the Perylene Brown. Alizarin Crimson Hue. Probably need a touch of black. And then scarlet. And then buff titanium. Just to blend it. Right? Right? Permanent red. Do I need to go? Yeah, I probably need to go that far. Okay. So, I'm in Eastern NC. Well, mid. I'm in Raleigh. Oh, see, Melissa, I love the heat. April, I found a recipe for pull apart pumpkin bread. Oh my god, I have to make it. It's just biscuits and pumpkin puree, and oh, it sounds so good. So I'm gonna pull out black, Perylene Brown, Crimson Alizarin Hue, Scarlet, Permanent Red, and Buff Titanium. So those are the whatevers I'm pulling. These are the Loomies. I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's get started. What way would be easier? That way would be easier. I'm going to start this one over here. Hi, Katrina. April, I tried it the other weekend. I'm going to keep the black over here because I'm only using it for deep shadows. I tried it last weekend, but instead of the pumpkin puree, I was trying apple butter because I love me some apple butter, and it didn't fully cook in the center. Like all the biscuits were not cooked, which sucked. I had to throw it away after eating the tops that were cooked because I'm a terrible person. So if I get it to work, I will post it in my Facebook group if y'all want. Or I'll send it to you, or I'll link it to you somehow, or whatevs. I'll find a way to get it to you. Kind of love the winter though. I wear lots of clothes over my body. Yeah, Charlotte, I feel the same way. That's why we've got a rowing machine in my garage now. My husband actually bought it for himself, but I was like, I'm using it. He was like, well, yeah. It's like, sure, you can use it. So I don't know what I'm doing on these cherries, so just bear with me if you please. So I'm going to go with the scarlet hue now, or scarlet now. These are just going to be the red cherries. I could go and do like the yellow red, but I don't feel like messing with it. Oh, see, I don't know that I will say it does get a little too hot here in the summer. You don't want to meet a moose? And this is Scarlet. I know nothing about moose. Are you meant to be afraid of moose? Are they scary? Or is that particular moose scary? Alright, so I'm going to grab my black. Let's see. How is Gatlinburg? A couple years ago, it was, there was a really big fire out there, arson. Has it recovered? I know the area my mom and sister went to one time was really badly burned. I don't even remember how long ago that was now. I just remember there was a big fire in Gatlinburg. So I'm just going back and intensifying the colors. I have a bunny, a big bunny in my backyard. He gets the cats a-going. Between him and the squirrels and the birds, those cats would sit and watch out that window all day long. It's recovered most of the tourist attractions. Oh, well, that's good. I need to figure out how to make this not... I don't know if I need a new thing to hold my camera. I don't know. This is really bugging me. It's really, really bugging me to the point where I might actually like try to fix it today. It's shaky. I don't like it shaking. I don't want it shaking. Good night, Belinda. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I've got some good AC. I have to say though, the AC in this house is so much better than the AC in my old house. And my electric bill is $200 less than what it was in the old house. I am blown away by how much excess that was. Oh, I think I did it. What do you guys think? Did I do a cherry? Is it cherry-esque? You have a deer in your yard? Aw, Sabrina. Oh, Melody, rearranging stuff. That's always fun, though. That's always fun. Thank you, Sammy. My first cherry. Thank you, Katrina. Thanks, May. Well, I can only imagine how much a window unit in London would be, or in the UK. When did my husband go there last year? He went to London in September. He said it was very nice. He said you could wear, you know, just pants and a short sleeve shirt. He was happy. But he also runs hot. So. Hi, Joan. How are you? Sell a kidney for AC. Ooh, Melody. Go you. Have fun. It's always fun to get new stuffs. Oh, I feel like I messed up my order. Yeah, so this is Scarlet. My cats are running around the house like crazy things and flipping over stuff and running into things. They just think they're so funny. Don't you, kitty kitty? Thanks, Melody. I think the last time I was streaming, I was talking about how I had such a craving for cherries while I was pregnant with my youngest. Only they weren't in season because when I had the cravings, it was March. By the time they came in season, I was too freaking pregnant to want to eat anything. Which was sad. They had all these lovely cherries, and I wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. I wanted nothing to do with those cherries. Or anything. I was just like, get this kid. Just get her. Just take it. I hate being pregnant in the summer. It's the worst. It is the absolute flipping worst. Sammy. You know, I understand that people are used to different stuff, but yeah, you're a wimp, so. Rainier cherries. That was what I was thinking of. So around here we have the really, really deep black cherries, and then we have the light red, yellow, white cherries. And I prefer the deep red cherries. I don't know what they're called. Sammy. Yes, it is so humid you go outside and it's like you've walked into a wall of just heat and humidity, and it's nasty and it's awful and you're wet and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do. It's terrible. It's awful. Yeah, Teresa, both of mine were supposed to be in August around my husband's birthday. They both came early, one 3 weeks and one a week. And yeah, July, not the time to have a baby. I'm just gonna like lay that out right there. Not the time. Don't do it. It's not good. I actually have 2 AC units in my house. I have one for the upstairs and one for the downstairs. I kid you not, at my old house, it was $400 to cool the house. It was ridiculous, and I hated paying it, and it killed me every time. This time, I'm only at $200, and we've already hit some of the hottest months. So my AC units here are doing excellent. Oh, Belinda. Yeah, April's got one. I should have it linked down in the description down below. I should. I hope I still have it linked. I think I have a gas heat. I don't know. Oh, excellent. Exactly, May. I've watched Belinda for a while now. I'm sure a lot of you guys have too. Well, that's good, Robin. Thank you, May. April's been like super on it, making sure everybody's on there with the right times and everything. I'm honestly impressed. So kudos to April for all that work she's done. That's okay, Alyssa. Sometimes just slipping in somewhere is good enough. Watch, I bet April slipped off to another meeting again. She doesn't even hear. Oh no, she is here. Yay! What else do I have to do? I've got... I kind of want to do cherry red lips. No, she's got cherry right next to her lips. Never mind. So I've got the background, the hair, the butterfly, eyes. Ugh. I'm gonna have to watch somebody to do the eyes. I need to work on some stuff. So I don't know if you guys watched my last video, and that's okay if you didn't. Not saying you have to. But I want to do next month, I want to do not a color along, but I want to do a challenge where you pick a medium that maybe you've been meaning to work on or learn, but you haven't yet for whatever reason, and just go full bore on it. Just commit to challenging yourself to something new, something interesting, something you've been meaning to try but have put aside for whatever reason, and just go full bore on it and have fun. So that will be in September. It'll be the Challenge Yourself Challenge. I haven't decided if I'm going to do pan pastels or distress inks yet. I need to test the pan pastels on this paper. But I want y'all to think about that. Think about something that you've been wanting to do. Oh, hold on. Alexa, drop in on playroom, game room. Game room. Hey girls. Kaylee, Zoe. Girls. Oh, they may not be in the game room. Hey girls, the boys are out playing. Okay. Bye. Alexa, hang up. All right. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? You do have an eye tutorial. May I have to go look at it again? Ooh, I wonder how you would do that, April. Time zone conversions in an Excel sheet. I could do it in Access. Welcome back, Melissa. Wait for your sister, please.
But she's going to take forever.
I understand that. Maybe you should see if she needs some help. Oops, I made that one smaller on accident. Thank you, Sabrina. Use that buff titanium to kind of round out that cherry part. This is gonna bug me. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. No, I don't think I want buff titanium all over. It milks it out a little, it makes it milky. Hi Stella, how are you? I really dig this grayscale. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pardon me for 2 seconds here. I'm gonna go talk to my kids. I don't have any. Here's Darby. Alright, I'm back. There was much yelling and pushing. Really? There was much yelling and pushing going on. Somebody else come in. Oh, goodness me. I've not been sleeping well lately. It might have something to do with the cats deciding that 5 a.m. is a really good time to start licking and biting and playing. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Probably has something to do with it. Thank you, May. Oh, Robin, I'm sorry, sweetie. Those are always the stressy sleeps are the worst. Mind won't shut off. Thoughts keep racing. Well, the cats found the ball. Really, April? Well, you need to figure out how you did that and then patent it and give training lessons. Most of the time the cats sleep when I sleep. Most of the time. But like come like 5 a.m. they're like ready to start going, and it's like, no, 5 a.m. is not the time. It 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 is not the time Oh, the Loomies work good on this paper too. I'm telling you, this Strathmore colored pencil paper, I haven't found anything that works poorly on it yet. I need to test the Pro colors. I need to test the Artezas. What else do I need to test? I've already tested the Holbeins. What else? Prisma. Oh, I need to test the Prismas too. Really, April? I sleep through my husband's alarm in the morning at 6 a.m., so I don't know that a light coming on would actually do anything for me. Oh, Robin. The cats actually are locked in my room at night just because they're so little still. They're only 5, maybe 6 and 5 now, months. Like, they're still kittens. So I keep them locked up in our room at night just in case. I don't want them to accidentally hurt themselves or get into anything they're not supposed to. Sometimes they follow me up to bed. Sometimes they wait for my husband to take them. Depends on how active they are. Oh, let's see. You want me to work on something else, or you want me to keep going with the cherries? Because I can do either or. My AP News keeps going off. Your 3-year-old brother since, aww. That's so sad, Robin. That's terrible, Melissa, when doctors don't listen. Mine's actually pretty good. I need to go back in, and I keep telling my husband, I'm like, I feel like here's center, and I feel just off. It's very odd. It's a very weird feeling. I don't like it. I don't know if I need my medicines changed or what. If I need to up the dose of the antidepressants or what have you. But I just feel off of center. It's a very weird feeling. So I'll go quiet, and then you just, you can just see him like wanting to ask me something. I'm like, look, I'm here, but I'm not really here. I'm not really thinking of anything. It's a very blank mind space. It's very weird, and it's a little scary. Part of it, I wonder if I need to get back to writing, which is why I wanted to start the social commentary blog. I feel like I need to get back to some type of writing. Plus, NaNoWriMo's coming up in November, so I need to start plotting for that. Thanks, Sammy. Oh, Robin. Hi, Andrea. Thanks, Melody. You have a good night, Melody. Oh no, Melissa. My mom's on thyroid meds, and they have messed her up so bad. I feel so bad for her. But then every now and then she talks about something like, yes, that's what I'm feeling too. And I'm like, oh crap. Do I need to go have my thyroid checked again? Because due to my mom's condition, they removed her thyroid. So due to that, my doctor's watching mine. So far so good, knock on wood. But still. Sure, Charlotte, I can do something in Maria Troll one day. So, let me write down see Fib's wish list. Maria. Anybody else have a wish list of something they want me to work in this fall, winter? Thank you, Stella. Oh, I know, Melissa. Just watching my mom. Yeah, I mean, she'll call me and you can just tell in her voice that her meds are all messed up. And she goes in like once a month now to get blood work drawn because they like have to be on top of it. Oh, Cheshire, I hope that goes well. Yeah, so if you have like a wish list of something you want me to work in or some medium you wish me to work in on those recording days and maybe a live stream day, it depends. Just let me know and I'll keep a wish list and see if I can't work on it for you guys. If I don't have the book, you'll have to give me time to get it. If it's something I really want to work in. If it's not something that tickles my fancy, I'm not going to get a book just because. Like, I've got to want it. So keep that in mind. But I have a lot of stuff, so. I do have Girl with Poem. Oops. My bell. I rang my bell. Momo Girl. See, that was for Charlotte. Robin. Ooh, Christiane. Oh, Stella would like that too. Last call before closing time. Zelm Jasnova. Anything Kirby. Yes, Debs, I am. I have seen some of her stuff come out on her Instagram, and it reminds me of kind of like the Wonder Room in Inky and the Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, and so like I want it. I've got to have it. It's all these like cactus and flowers and stuff, and it's gorgeous stuff that I've seen coming out. Really, Sammy, I think you do some really, really cool things with it. So Stella too. World of Flowers. And that's Debs. I know, Debs. So I started in Zelm Jasnova. I'm actually trying to do some realism in it. Oh, I've got to move my book. I moved my stuff. So I pulled out one of the books that I hadn't worked in yet. And I'm starting from page 1. And I'm starting to do some realism. So I'm putting in some words. I have words. They can come out of my mouth. So I'm putting I'm blocking out the black lines and then giving some hyper realism to it is what I'm trying to do. And so this book, I'm going to try my hardest to do my best work. So this is a bit of Tombow. So this is the Tombow laydown, and then I come through with my Pablos and my white gel pen and do this. So this is what I'm trying to do in this copy of my Zalmjus Nova. Just FYI. I do have Misfits, Alyssa. I can do some Misfits. Shirley on some Zelmja Villain Sand. Thank you, Shirley. That's taken me some time. I'm going to let you know that right now. I'm sitting here going over the same area, like I'm working little area by little area. It's very time consuming. Oh, nice, Debs. All right, so I've got some stuff to work on. I'll keep that in mind when I start planning out some more recordings, since I'll have time with the girls going back to school. Oh, I'm going to have both of them in school. I don't know what to do with myself. My babies are growing up. They're my babies, and they're growing up, and I'm not entirely happy with it. Oh my God, guys. I have to share this because I don't know what I'm going to do. So my neighbor, she sends me this. She goes, "Oh no, girl, we got talk of dating going on over here." Between Kaylee and Liam. And she's like, "I told them there's no romance talk allowed." But I was flabbergasted. They're 8. They're 8. Oh my God, what am I supposed to do here? They're 8. They've been talking of starting a candy / toy store together. That's their goals now, apparently. It is not too cute, May. You take that back. No problem, Shirley. They're friends. They're not dating. There's none of that going on. They're friends. They can be friends until they're blue in the face. What they cannot do is date, because they're 8. Pretty sure my husband had a heart attack when I showed him that text. He was like, "But that's my baby." I was like, "I know. Isn't it so sad?" He goes, "But that's my baby." No, May, they really can't. No, they really can't. I told Dave if it goes any further, we're going to have to move. Where there's no boys. Yellow pea soup. Okay, Charlotte, that does not sound good at all. I'm sorry. I was 11, I think. And all we did was hold hands. And then he broke up with me. Bastard. We were Mike and Melissa. We were M&M. We rode our bikes to school. He'd come pick me up. We'd ride our bikes to school. But he was a good boy. He was a very sweet kid. I know, Robin. Oh no, I've told Kaylee she can't date until she's 30. She just gives me a look. I'm like, no, really, kid. She just gives me a look. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I'm not ready for it. Not even a little bit. M squared. So Sammy, I do M squared when I sign my artwork. When I do my paintings, I sign an M squared because now my last name begins with an M. So I'm M squared. It happened anyway, so Mike, suck it. Sorry, I think he moved away like the next year because it was military base, so nobody stayed very long. Heck, I moved every 4 years. And there were some who moved more often. May, there are worse things. But I'm not going to talk about the worst things. Because she's 8. She still needs to worry about puppies and rainbows, okay? We're not moving her on from puppies and rainbows quite yet. I really think that kids lose their innocence too early now, and I really am trying. I know I'm saying this in all that in a joking manner, but I really do believe that kids lose their innocence too quickly nowadays, and I really want to try hard to keep it as long as I can for her, because she'll lose it sooner than she needs to anyway. Oh my goodness. Y'all with that many kids, I don't know how you do that. I have a hard enough time with 2. I just want her to be a kid a little while longer, not have any responsibilities or anything to worry about or any of that stuff. She'll get that soon enough. I don't want to... Oh gosh. Apparently we're running around the front yard. Oh no, Sabrina. And we always joked that if we had Zoe first, we wouldn't have had another kid. She'd have been it. That Zoe, she is something else. Her poor teacher's got no idea what's coming. No idea what's coming. I did find her this cute little, oh my gosh, I have to show you. I found her this cute little backpack. She kept, she was like, Mommy, I have to have a unicorn backpack and it has to have a horn on it. I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, what do you mean it has to have a horn on it? It's a backpack. I can't, like. I was like, they don't make those. Yes, they do. This is the backpack I got her. And she squealed and held it, and she goes, this is the best day of my life, Mommy. I'm just like, what? Yeah, I got two girls. After having my nephew over, I told my husband, I was like, I know, like, I wanted a boy when we were having, when we were still having kids and talking about having kids and everything. Like, I know I wanted a boy. I said, but gosh darn, am I glad for the girls. He goes, yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? Like, yeah. He was something else. He goes, do they really do fart jokes? He's like, I didn't do fart jokes like that. That was ridiculous. I was like, that's his dad. But yeah, every other thing was a fart joke, and if he lost a game, like, he pounded the table really hard, and it was a little ridiculous. Oh, Melissa, it is an adorable backpack, I have to say. And then it's like the mermaid scale sequins where you can flip it from white to pink and back. It's very cool. But yeah, I'm glad for my girls. I don't think I could have handled having boys. But then I wouldn't have to worry about it so much. But it is what it is. I don't even know what game they're playing out there, but they're playing right outside my front door. You have three of G's. Boys are so easy, girls is difficult. Aw, Robin. Elizabeth. That's funny. Oh gosh. I can never tell if it's the little boy next door or my Zoe crying or screaming. They both sound alike. Two girl cousins. Oh, Christiane. Oh, Robin. That's terrible. I didn't have morning sickness with my first. I knocked on wood. I was like, oh, what? I don't understand. What's this morning sickness? Like, I'd feel like a little weird in the morning, but like not sick. I was like, oh, these ladies, they don't know what they're talking about. There's nothing to it. What do you mean morning sickness? And then I had my second. Well, let me tell you, eating crackers for 3 months wasn't fun. I'm pretty sure that's like all I ate for 3 months was just crackers. I did. I thought I was hot stuff. I was like, these ladies, they're so wussy. Morning sickness. Nope. I didn't know what I was talking about. I had gotten off easy. Oh, Robin, that's so sweet. Yeah, I don't know what to do. It's always gonna be wild. Keep telling my husband, though, we need a home phone. That way we can avoid giving the girls a cell phone for a little while longer. Like, oh, what do you mean? You got a home phone right here. You just use it. Okay. That'll be my nightmare, giving them cell phones. Oh, cell phones, they're terrible. You had to, back in my day, you had to call the home, and if you got the mom or dad, then you had to explain why you were calling. And if you didn't have a good enough reason, they would hang up on you. You had to have some courage. Unless you were friends, and then, whatevs. But still had to call. Still had to deal with the fact that you may not get whoever you were calling on the phone. And be prepared for the fact that the parents might answer. Yeah, Sabrina, I didn't have awful morning sickness the first time, but the second time it got, I don't think it was like horrible, because I could still at least eat crackers. And like really, like I kept myself basically on the brat diet. So the banana, rice, applesauce, and toast. I pretty much kept myself on the brat diet. Yeah, Cheshire. It annoys me too. But it's kind of the age we're living in right now, where kids get cell phones because we don't have a home phone here. I do not own a home phone. I keep talking to my husband. I'm like, we should just get a phone line. He's just like, why? We have cell phones. I'm like, so we don't have to give a cell phone to the kids? I was like, But if the girls do end up getting a cell phone sooner rather than later, it will be locked down. Like, they will only be able to call me, their dad, and probably my mom. Like, that'll be all they can call. They won't be able to receive text messages from anybody. They won't be allowed to, like, go on Facebook or anything. Like, it will be on lockdown. Because that's the problem now, is they're giving these smartphones, and nobody has the forethought or afterthought or any thought of what the kids can access on these things. And it's basically, you're giving them a self-contained computer, guys. Like, it's not just a phone, it is a self-contained computer. that has access to the internet and everything good and bad about the internet. No, we can't fight technology, May. Well, Joan, then they're just going to have to deal with not having access and all their friends having access. I can't control other people and their kids, but I can control mine. So that's as good as I can do. I can block their access. I mean, they're pretty good kids. Like when they go over to somebody's house for the first time or anything like that, they're like, my mom says I'm not allowed to watch SpongeBob because everybody else seems to watch SpongeBob, and I absolutely hate it. Like there's nothing redeeming about that show at all. So they're not allowed to watch SpongeBob, and they make sure everybody they go see knows that. So they're really good kids. And the babysitter come the other day, and I guess while she was here, they were like, we can't watch SpongeBob. She's like, okay. I hadn't even put that in the notes. I just put they couldn't watch more YouTube today. Yeah, using your brain on the internet, May. Common sense. But adults can't do it. I mean, that's the part that kills me. Like, all these kids have parents who don't know how the internet works. Like, was I the only person who got Stranger Danger? Had Officer Friendly come to the school and do Stranger Danger with us? Like, am I the only? I feel like I'm the only one sometimes. Even my husband was like, no, so it must have been like a military thing. But then when the internet came out, like, I think in 94 is when I started getting online and doing all that stuff. So back in 94, there were all these articles about, there were already articles about like the dark web and all the dangers and don't give out information, and like there was already a whole bunch of that stuff going on. Does nobody remember that? Like, I see all this stuff on Facebook like, oh, what's your favorite pet and blah blah blah, and I keep thinking these are questions to security questions. These are security questions to your bank. Why are you people like just answering these? I don't understand. There's some things that happen. I'm just like, oh my god, what do you guys think? What's going on? Oh, Sabrina. Oh, Robin. Yeah, I ran away from home a few times because my parents were in the middle of divorce, and like my junior year, they were in the middle of divorce, and they finally it finalized when I was a senior in high school. So that was fun. I didn't like run away far. I ran to my best friend's house. Like my mom always knew where I was. So I wasn't very effective at it. It was more symbolic than anything. I'm glad you guys are able to give some support in chat like that. That's very nice, guys. I think that's my little one screaming. Excellent. Give me a second. Screaming kids. It's fine, you can come in. The cats aren't gonna jump outside. Come in. She's not gonna jump outside, honey. Are you coming in?
Yes.
Okay. Then you gonna stay in until after lunch? Zoe? Yes?
I guess so.
Okay. I'm still recording, okay? I wish you weren't so sad. Did he just throw away your toy?
No.
What did he do?
They didn't bring the toy out, but I put my shoes away. I didn't throw a toy.
No, I'm asking what James did that made you so mad that you had to scream.
It was a bowl of soup and I wanted to keep up there, but it was with pine leaves, pine cone leaves, and it was made with sand, and it was in a bowl, and I didn't want him to pour it out.
But he did anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think about cherries?
The cherries are good.
Yeah? Alright, guys. I think this is where I'm going to end it for today.
Now we can exercise.
Yeah, well, I have to get changed into my exercise stuff. So just chill out, okay? Calm down. Relax. Chill, chill, chill.
Daddy always keeps the garage a little place at the right angle, and the garage can actually do that.
I know it can.
That's so cool.
That is so cool. Alright, guys. I'm going to head out. We're going to go exercise and have some fun and eat some lunch. Them's the cherries. Oh, I like how they came out. Excellent. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Materials and everything used are in the description down below. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. If you're watching this back, thank you. I think that's it. Anybody streaming next? I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.